Guitars and pianos may be more plentiful, but do you know what the undisputed king of musical instruments is? The pipe organ. And only a handful of American companies now make them using those time-honored European techniques. One of them happens to be near Chattanooga. To the owners of Richard's Fowkes and Company, building them is all a matter of patience, pride, and precision craftsmanship.
It's hundreds, if not thousands, of pipes playing an audible sound, a physical sound, which develops in the room and it surrounds you. So your body actually feels the sound, especially the bass tones.
It was that sound experience that led Bruce Fowkes to start playing and later hand-building traditional pipe organs. After apprenticing and working for a veteran builder, he and Ralph Richards started their own company just outside of Chattanooga.
It really doesn't matter where you build organs because they all have to be shipped somewhere else. And so Ralph and I decided that Chattanooga was a beautiful town, and it's within 500 miles of 50% of the U.S. population.
Since 1988, Richards, Fowkes and Company has been building some of the world's best pipe organs, which today make majestic music in churches around the country and even in England. What's more, they use the same craftsmanship that European builders employed centuries ago. Intricate processes involving a multitude of finely honed skills.
Art and architecture, there is physics, a lot of math, there is metalworking, and then of course there's just music.
Each organ and its environment are unique, so before any construction starts, there's extensive research and design work.
We start with the architecture of the room. That sort of develops the size and the shape of the organ. Some churches don't offer any inspiration. Some offer so much inspiration we don't hardly do a thing.
Ralph takes over when it's time to start the design of the exterior case of the instrument.
Start with photographs and drawings, and I'll put in CAD drawings of some of our previous organs to start with, just to see the scale and the size of it, how it fits into the space. So we want the organ to look like it's always been there, or that it was specifically designed for that space in this time.
Building a single pipe organ can consume up to a year's worth of work. Hand-making thousands of parts in the workshop, from precisely fabricating rollers that operate the wind chest, to hand-carving decorative features that enhance the organ's aesthetics.
We have an amazingly talented group of men that work here, artisans, artists. They came from all over the world. All of them have multiple disciplines. There's not a one of them that just does one thing in this shop. A lot of them have musical backgrounds, some have architectural training.
One organ can contain thousands of pipes, all forged and correctly fashioned from lead and tin alloys. Hand planing each sheet is critical for a couple of reasons.
You want to use as little planing time as you can. So we follow the taper of the sheet. So the pipe is thickest at the bottom of the pipe and thinnest at the top. Not only is there a feel to it, there's a musical sound difference. The pipes are livelier. They're not as thick at the top. When you blow on those pipes, you can actually feel the pipe wall vibrating in your hand.
Using templates, each pipe can be shaped and soldered into place.
You have to have them progress in length and diameter in order to get one pitch for each key on the keyboard.
For each pipe to make a certain sound, they get some almost human features.
There's a foot with a toe, a mouth with a lower lip, an upper lip, a tongue, or a languid, that's the Latin word for it. They have ears on some of them, and some of them have a beard across the bottom here. And then the body.
You have to give each and every pipe its proper voice, which requires skilled hands and ears.
Yeah, that pipe is still a little bit slow speaking. And then I'm gonna adjust the flue. That's this little slot here. You can't even see without a microscope what I've done, but you can hear it in that the tone is now, it's a more mellow, full tone. That's all there is to it. Now you just repeat and as necessary for 4,000 pipes and you're all done.
Because of their traditional artisan approach to production, Bruce and Ralph can only produce a couple of pipe organs a year. However, don't expect any changes in the name of so-called progress.
As soon as you turn it on to an industrial scale, you lose all control of the details and involvement. So, you know, if we're going to put our names on it, we wanted it to really reflect the two of us, well, and all of these guys.